double wide is also still a principle that we have. They inverted from the opposite side, so when the ball is on the full back on this side, the pass coming inside to the guy here to be able to then attack the center backs with the strikers. Okay, we know those principles. It's just a reminder. Very, very important. And then very important again also the rest defense of the structure of three in front and the two. Okay, still with possibilities to manipulate ourselves in these pockets for diagonal balls, for passes in here, and for passes for that. We know those things. So still keep the profile and the personality of the team even while we are focusing on condition. Right. Physically, this is what we are looking for. Three things: quality of actions, repetition of the actions, and the rest in between the actions. So what we're trying to gauge for today's session is where is our 0 point. How do we gauge 0 point? X will represent quality of action. So the bigger the action is bigger the X. So this action means maybe there's a dribble. If it's a small action, maybe it's a 2-meter pass. If it's a bigger action, maybe it's a dribble plus a pass, or a dribble pass combination plus a shot. So then you'll start to see it. And as we start, you'll start to see something that looks like this. Big actions, and then we start to get even possibilities of starting to see things like that. So we want to try to see how long do we maintain this of big action, small rest, big action, small rest, big action, small rest, big action, small rest. So in other words, it's a pass, it's a dribble, maybe there's a turnover. Immediately there's counter pressing. That's also an action. So we are trying to look for this, and then as soon as we get to a position where now it's too long before the actions, and then we start to still see big actions, too long before the actions, still big actions, means the rest is too long, and we try to manipulate it to try and get it a little bit short. So there's a lot more repetition and the rest. So we outside are looking for that. Once we start to see this, we start to cut. So that's maybe from 0 to 6 minutes, for an example. I'm just hypothetically speaking. That would then say that's our 0 point. That means our base is only, from a chronic load perspective, is only at 6 minutes. I don't know if you guys get me. So I need everybody to give, especially from the beginning, and pushing always towards that, so that you give, and like I was saying, even with the running there, you give yourself 150% so that we can gauge truthfully where we are with regards to our chronic load. Okay? All right, let's go. 11 versus 11. It's bombs outside, the coaches and the...